How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. How's it going, my friend? All right. Great to see you. Trying to set up my camera where I get the best picture. Hello. Hello there, Lydia. Great to see you. I want everybody to add Living My Way. Living My Way is a lady, a special lady in Texas who's since 5 years old. She's been handicapped, and she's a great lady with a great heart. And everybody get Living My Way. Make sure you add her. Leave a comment. She's a very nice person. Here she is. She's on now. That's Living My Way. I want you to get her. That's my friend Living My Way, and I'm dedicating this live stream to a good friend of mine, a good-hearted person. Please, everybody, add Living My Way and tell her Mike sent you. Living My Way is a very nice lady, and she's been helping me out with my channel, and I've been helping her out with her channel. So I'm dedicating this live stream to Living My Way. She could be down, she could be upset, but this lady wakes up every day happy, sending love to everybody.
She got out of jail, and some type of way
she's a nice lady. If she's got over 1K, a lot of friends all over. Make sure you add Living My Way. She will inspire you. I'm dedicating this live stream to a friend of mine. I hope you all get her. But how's everybody doing? I haven't seen everybody in a couple days. I got my hair cut, so I look different. And I think I'm very dark here. I gotta get my lighting right. I think that made it worse. Shit. Hello.
Appeared, but they started fighting again, and at this time, they was
How's
at
it going?
place.
How is it going?
I guess he was beating her so bad. She didn't know what to do.
Hey there, son.
Out of her front door.
I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, DC. Relax. Welcome. Welcome. If you haven't done thumbs up, please do thumbs up and join my channel.
She just hid, she hid from him.
I'm dedicating this live stream to a friend of mine. Her name is Living My Way. And I hope everybody adds her.
I don't know if this guy
Living My Way. Here's a picture of him.
on lunch break at this time or whatever. But the trash truck ran her over.
Living My Way, nice lady. Anyhow, I'm going to be playing a few of her videos. Because she is a good friend of mine. And I will play yours too. This is her 1K subscriber video. I don't know if you can see that. That already sucks. But Anyhow, please get living my way. Living my way. So how's everybody doing? I'm glad you're here. Please check each other out, like each other's videos, and check each other's channel. Trying to get my lighting right. I don't know if I can. Bought a new tripod today, and just playing around with it. But I didn't do my live stream yesterday, and I kind of feel bad about it. But I worked 2 jobs, and I was really tired. But I'm here tonight, and I'm back. We are back in effect. We are back. Let me see if I could do anything better. I'm gonna put the flash on if that helps. No, that doesn't help.
What's up, wave makers? How you live? How you
Hey,
live?
hey.
How you living? Hope you're living your own way.
I'm playing Living My Way videos. This lady's got 1K. She's a good lady. And I want to dedicate this live stream to her. I'm going to play some of her videos. This is one of the favorite videos of hers I like. It's your boy Paris. It's your boy. You know, that light's not doing me any good. I think that's better.
Johnny, Johnny,
Yes, Papa.
eating sugar,
No, Papa.
telling lies,
No, Papa.
open wide.
Nice, and thank you for tuning in to Alicia Rochelle, Living My Way.
Living my way.
I
Big
am
up
coming
for
to
her.
you today to give thanks and appreciation for everyone who have subscribed to this channel and supported this channel. I am so grateful. I truly am, and I thank you so much, and I appreciate every subscriber. Now I want to start a 150 subscriber giveaway. I want to start a giveaway. So how you enter this giveaway is you subscribe, share, comment, and share with your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your cousins, your papas, and your grantees. Everybody. Everybody.
Nick, that was a while ago.
Now let help me. Gonna get out the chair. Get the red straw up. Going into the mall. I love coming to the mall where there are less people. So that is doing the week. When you sleep in a cab. When you sleep in a cab.
Anyhow, I'm back, and I'm
There's
glad
less
everybody's
people
here.
and less people I have to run over. Help me get this channel up to 150 subscribers and let's get it popping. The most important part of entering this giveaway
Hello.
is for you to write.
Hello. Here's my moderators. I thought you all got rid of me. I thought you fired me.
Into this giveaway.
I knew my moderators were
And what do you
somewhere.
like about my channel?
How you doing?
What do you like about this channel? What would you like to see more of on this channel? And what inspired you on this
Trying to
channel?
get the lighting right here.
Just like you let me know. And whatever
Doing okay, thanks. All right.
like the most,
I'm dedicating this live stream to a friend of mine called Living My Way. A nice lady. I hope everybody adds her.
And if you do that,
She's a nice lady. She's been helping me out with my channel like you guys do.
great chance.
And I'm dedicating this live stream to
So
her.
I said,
You all check each other out, but I am dedicating my live stream to a friend who really doesn't need the support because she's over 1K, but she's helped me out a lot. She helps me every day, runs my playlist, and that's why I really like her a lot, and I do the same for her. So, not just that, she's an excellent person too.
Sometimes you get right.
So you guys can check out her videos. So you can add Living My Way.
Sometimes you gotta walk the word, yeah.
Living My Way.
hey, what's going on, my YouTube family?
I'm gonna tell her to get in here
This is your girl, Edie.
because I want her.
Sometimes you get right.
See, I'm running her videos.
Sometimes you got hard, yeah. Sometimes you gotta walk the word, yeah.
I've been missing.
My YouTube family.
Oh, somebody was
This is your girl.
Daily Dose, man. I was gonna call the cops, wondering where you were, bro.
Question tag.
You can't do me like that.
Into it. The first question is.
I lost you. I was gonna call you, the police, and check the whole UK out and say that you were missing.
I don't order any.
Man, my favorite person on the whole internet, Daily Dose.
Nothing.
Just is one of my favorites
I
too.
can't drink coffee because it speeds up my heart rate.
I want everybody to add this lady. Her name is Living My Way. She's an excellent lady. Add her. Tell her that I sent you. She's a very nice lady. Her channel is Living My Way. I hope you can see it. But she's an excellent lady. I got a new tripod here. $13 tripod from Walmart. I've been hanging with mates at Park and Field. Going again tomorrow. Okay. Hey, I got my Patreon all set up. Patreon is set up. I got the link if you want the link. I got Patreon here. Do you want to put it on my Nightbot?
Next question.
I got Nightbot here with TeamViewer. You had the Patreon set up. Yep, I got the Patreon. Okay, so you know she's an excellent lady. She's running a lot of my playlists every day. I'm running hers every day. If anybody wants to run my playlist 24/7, I'll run theirs. Get some watch time in. But I've been running her playlist for a couple days. I'm gonna do it 7 days a week. I got 4 computers here because I can get a lot of watch hours.
Next question.
But I do have Patreon set up. If you guys, if Dose Daily, you could put it on my Nightbot, and I can start putting the link up.
Potatoes, girl. I'm a potato fanatic.
Oh, good, you have her too.
I love me some potatoes.
Well, you tell her that Mike
Mashed potatoes,
said that she's
fried
awesome.
potatoes, upside down
Because she's
potatoes,
always helping me out.
Scallop potatoes.
She's a very nice lady, and she's helping me out a great deal, and I'm helping her out. And like I said, if you guys want to run my playlist in the background, 8 hours a day or whatever, I will do yours. Metro Sonic, how you doing, my main man? Metro Sonic, family first, yeah.
Next question.
It's Metro Sonic, he's another one of my buds.
What do I like?
I have to say that Daily Dose is one of my cool buds. Metro Sonic is too.
Well,
And he's going to tell you about Family First, but he does love the internet. And he does come by. He's one of the first people I ever spoke to since I got my channel.
really, really, really.
And he's been a good friend of mine ever since day one.
Next question.
Metro Sonic, check him out. He's a good dude.
Let's listen to a song on iTunes. Child, I don't
I want to ask you guys to support me on my Patreon.
Because guess what? Everything
Patreon is set up,
expensive.
and I have two tiers set up.
About that
The
dollar.
first tier
Not spending that dollar on
First tier is $5 a month donation. And for $5 a month, I shout you out various times on my live stream, and also I shout you out in my videos. And that's for a $5 a month donation. Now the second tier is a $20 a month donation where I shout you out, and I also put you on my social media, and I check your computer once a month, speed it up, clean it, do whatever it needs done. So that's a $20 donation for tier 2. If anybody's interested, go to my about section, and my Patreon link is in there. Yep, I need my friends to join my Patreon, especially my moderators. I will hook you up. I have over 100,000, or let me see, I have probably 500,000 eyes on me on Facebook, and you'll be on there. And I'm on Twitter. Do you know any software for virus cleaning? Yes, the only software that I recommend for virus cleaning is Avast free version. That's spelled AVAST, free version for Windows 7 or Windows 8. So if you want to, anybody wants to join my Patreon, check my link out. And daily, check my link out too, because it's cool. Okay, yeah, you got Windows, so that's for Windows. Get the Avast, AVAST. If you're on Windows 7, get the version for Windows 7. If you're on Windows 10, get the version for Windows 10. Either way, make sure you get Avast. That's the one that I recommend. There's WebBoost, Norton, and others. I wouldn't give you 5 cents for Norton. I wouldn't give you 2 cents for McAfee. Both of them are resource hogs on Windows, and they will slow your computer down. I wouldn't recommend those to my worst enemy. Not only that, Metro, but I could tell you about Norton. I've ran tests against Norton with the Avast free version, and Norton missed the viruses, and Avast caught the viruses. So you got a choice. You could pay for an antivirus that will miss viruses, or you can get Avast that'll catch all regular viruses as long as you have the definition files. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't give you a penny for Norton or McAfee, both garbage. They're not good antiviruses, and they will slow your computer down. And the only reason a lot of people have them is, I'll tell you, a lot of people have them on their computer is because when you buy a new computer, guess what? They're already installed with 30-day trial, and then they start charging you $29 or whatever for a insignificant antivirus. So take my advice, don't get anything that has to do with Symantec, Norton, or McAfee. I would not put those on my worst enemy's computer. If you want a good free one, get Avast, and that's an excellent one. There's also AVG free version, but I recommend Avast, and I've been using that for over 20 years. I've been putting that on all my customers' computers. Good, you're doing yourself a favor. What processor is your computer running? Really don't matter. I mean, if you're running even a Celeron, I would say get Avast. It has nothing to do with your CPU. You got 4 gigs of memory or above, an AMD processor or Intel processor, then you're good. Don't run XP because XP is too slow for the internet now. But make sure you get Avast or AVG. I don't recommend any of those other ones mentioned here. Garbage. Good. Yeah, that's good. As long as you're on Windows 10 or Windows 7, go get Avast, and I'm sure it'll work great, and it'll do with the job. Also get anti-spyware. Well, some people still use XP for some games that run it, but you can't run it online. But some games will only run on like the older XP and the 98s. But definitely don't get Norton. You'll be sorry you did. I don't know how those companies are in business. They actually slow computers down. They don't protect your computer. They slow them down. And there's so many people that are fooled by Norton and McAfee, thinking that they're real good because they're on all these computers. Most people have problems with them, and I've spent over 20 years taking them off of my customers' computers because it's garbage. And I would never put those on a computer. Especially the ones that have a couple different programs in it. There's one that came out years ago called Nuts and Bolts, and it's garbage. Oh God, $129. I wouldn't give you 5 cents for it. It's garbage. If an antivirus will not catch a virus that you pay $129 for, and then all of a sudden you put a free one on and it catches viruses, that's garbage. I wouldn't pay 5 cents for that. It's garbage. I see it in the store and I'm like, I tell people when I see them looking at it, I'm like, don't buy that, that's garbage. And I tell people online, I tell my customers, why pay for something that's going to be junk? People are just really foolish and they just don't know any better. A lot of people I deal with have Norton, and I tell them if you want your computer to run better, we need to take that off right away. And they see a big difference. It's better just get a full description instead of the trial. Oh, a lot of people have full versions of those, and it's still crap. It's still. You disable that Norton and see if your computer runs any better, because that Norton will actually change your DLL files on your computer. Norton, when Norton first came out, they and AOL was out, Norton would make change the DLL files on your Windows operating system in order to control the computer. So it's terrible what some of these companies will do to get people to to buy their product, and you couldn't even uninstall it. You couldn't even uninstall Norton. It was so difficult. They had to come out with an uninstaller for Norton. Now you could uninstall those programs easy. But when the first couple of years they came out, you needed like special software just to get rid of them. I mean, they were so proprietary. It's crazy. Very bad software. Do not get that. I think I might put it in my YouTube to block those words also with the other words I have. Block Norton and block McAfee on my channel, because it's like offering somebody poison, really. And my reputation, I've always done good by my customers, and I would not ever tell anybody to put that on their computer. That's ridiculous. But hey, there's a sucker born every minute, as they say. And sometimes you just don't know something, and you've got, I would not highly recommend. Oh yeah, I use Chrome, Firefox. Firefox is still good, the Edge browser is okay, but the Chrome I think is a little more stable. I don't like Edge that much. I prefer Chrome, and I've always used Firefox. Mozilla Firefox is a good browser, and I always put that on my customers' computers during the Windows 98 days and the XP days, because your computer would run better with Firefox and Windows 98 or Millennium or Windows Vista, which I really didn't care for those versions. But Windows 98 Second Edition was a great operating system. Millennium was crap. Vista was not very good. XP was great. Windows 7 is great. Windows 10 is okay. Windows 10 has a lot of features to it, but I use Windows 7, because I like Windows 7 better. And although they just stopped supporting Windows 7, you could still, as long as you have Service Pack 1, you still have all the hot fixes and updates. But yeah, you need to be on Windows 10 or Windows 7 today, unless you're doing Linux, and I don't deal with that. But other than that, I didn't do my live stream Friday because I was really tired. I decided to do it today, and I'm glad I'm back on. What's going on here? I'm going to look for my videos. Let me see. But yeah, check each other out, and leave each other a good comment. Check each other's channels out. And I hope more people come in. Which I'm sure they will. Good. Do a cleanup, make sure it updates, and do a full scan. And you'll be glad you had that. Avast is good. They do try to sell you the new version. Well, if you have infections or problems, it'll make your computer faster if it removes them. But I could tell you what'll make your computer faster. There's a program called Malwarebytes free version, and that's another program I recommend in my videos. If you download that, well, it'll make your computer faster if you have problems, yeah. But Malwarebytes also goes beyond that and takes a lot of malware and junk off your computer. See, viruses is really just a term for like a lot of different things, but I like Malwarebytes free version. I've been using that for over 20 years. I put that on all my customers' computers, and it really helps a lot. when I go to somebody's house or business, there's three programs that I run. I run Avast antivirus, I run CCleaner, and I run Malwarebytes. And that's the first things that I do when I look at a computer, whether it's for a business or for a home user. And I take a lot of junk off startup, and I also clean out a lot of temporary junk and get their computer working good again. So if you want to get another program, that's great. It's called Malwarebytes free version, and just make sure you get the one for Windows 10 if you're on Windows 10. That's what I recommend to do, and you'll be glad you did it. And update it and run a complete scan, and make sure you install it, update it, and boom, you'll find all kinds of stuff on your computer you didn't even know was there. And then at the end, you can remove everything, and then your computer will run faster. The antivirus may make it run faster, depends on what it finds. But the Malwarebytes will definitely make it run faster. So, I hope that helps you. And those are the things that I recommend in my videos. If anybody watches my videos, those are what I recommend. And I don't recommend nothing else besides what I know works. I'm not saying the only programs that work are the programs I use. That's not true. But Norton products and McAfee are bad news for anybody. And I can tell you that over 20 years, those three programs are very good. I'll check your videos after I'm done cleaning. Okay, sure. Yeah, that'll work. Take care of your computer here. Oh, I did. I made a couple of videos today. I would never put a free one at all. I'd rather just pay the full. Okay, well, that's you, God bless you. You can pay for it if you want, but you can get better products for free if you want to run. If you think you're getting something better that would be by paying money, then, that might be good for you. But technically, you're not getting anything better because you pay for it. And I have a lot of proof of that. You can do a scan, and you can put a virus on your computer, and you can see what those paid ones are going to find, and most of the time they're not going to find them. And why would I want to pay $100-something every few months for something that I can get a better product for nothing? It doesn't make any sense. And I can understand if I'm talking about having them for a couple months and then telling people, hey, I'd rather use this free one. But I'm talking about over 20 years of dealing with hundreds and hundreds of computers that I've ran these programs on. And I've never had anybody call me and say, hey, that antivirus you put on is no good, or hey, that spyware remover program isn't working and it doesn't help me, or that CCleaner is no good, because I run it in front of the people. I show them what benefit they're getting out of it, and then they run it, Well, then that's great, but I think people are foolish if they will pay money for antivirus programs, But some people think like I said, some people think if they pay money, they're getting a better product. But I have 2 decades of proof, and I can tell you that it's not true. You're not getting a good product just because you're paying for it. But if it works for you, then great. But like I said, if you disable it, your computer should run better. And that Norton or whatever you're using is using a lot of Windows resources. Go into the Task Manager and check out your processes and see how much see how much of your CPU it's using up, and I can guarantee it's using up a lot of CPU. So that CPU usage is slowing your processor down. It's making it work harder, and it could be addressing different things, but because it's got to run Norton, it's using a lot of your resources. Oh, I agree with you. I recommend that too. I wouldn't recommend always running it. Because if you got a SATA or an IDE hard drive, you don't want to be defragment is good once in a while, but if you do it too much, it really beats up your hard drive. You should run a defrag. I would say first do the scan disk, then do the defrag, maybe once every couple of months. But if you're on a SATA hard drive in your computer, you're really beating it up if you do it any more than that. That right read arm is getting a lot of abuse. If you're on SSD, which is a fast one, then you don't have to defrag it because there's no moving parts. But I would recommend to anybody to do a scan disk and to do defragmentation. I explain that all in my some of my videos. That's a great thing to do. That's another great thing to do. Uninstall unwanted programs. I tell people that all the time. You probably never see my videos, Metro, because everything that you're describing, I talk about in about 190 of my videos so far. Well, actually, I got about 250, but I talk about that in probably about 200. How to do maintenance, and it really helps. You need to do a scan disk. You need to do defrag. Just don't do it too much, and do the scan disk first. And the programs that you're running, antivirus, spyware remover, registry cleaner, those are important too. In order to keep your computer running. I mean, it's a bunch of things that you should do to keep your computer running good. And, my mission is to let everybody know, because you got to admit, I would say most people online, I would say the most percentage of the people online that use the computer don't know the basics. Hey there, Perry Tyler. I got the damn light in front of me and I can't hardly see. How's it going, 49? Everybody check out Perry Tyler. If you're new, do the thumbs up, please. 49 is here. 49 is a regular. Please do thumbs up. Check each other's channels out. Leave a comment, and make friends. That's the first thing you got to enjoy about YouTube is if you're doing it because you like it, that's great. YouTube can be fun. I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been enjoying a lot of videos. But if you're also doing it because you want to make it a business, you really have to grow your business. You grow your channel, grow your influence. 49 is cool. Excellent, Perry. Check out Metro. Check out some of the other channels. There's some really good channels here. Check out my moderators. If they're in blue, they're for you. Let's go. Let's grow. And hey, Perry Taylor Lopez. Great to see you. Welcome. Well, that's good too, You should shut your, that's almost, as important as, it probably is as important as every year. I think you should back up your data and reinstall Windows. But checking your connection and your Wi-Fi, that's real important. But some of that issue has to do with your Wi-Fi, what you're paying for. A lot of people don't know what they're paying for. So a lot of people say my internet's slow, but they don't realize they're paying for slow internet. So sometimes for another few dollars, you can upgrade to more bandwidth. You have to get with your internet provider. Also, I recommend people doing speed tests online. They're not perfect, but because every time you do a download and upload, um, and you just said, "Hey, new friend." Yep, anybody that's new here, please check out all my friends here, and also check out my channel, and please join my channel and everybody else. But yeah, like I was saying, it's really good to find out what you're paying for. Most people, they have this high-speed internet, but they don't know that they're paying for a very low bandwidth. So sure, your internet connection is going to be slow. You could have a cheap router. You could have your router in a bad area. You should do a diagnostics, but if you got a cheap router, you can do diagnostics all day and it's not going to help you. You have to know what you're paying for, and you have to have faster internet, and your router has to be placed in a good area. And I agree, every once in a while you should turn it off, and you should do that. I'm going to be checking you out. I'm on my cell phone right now, but once I get off, I'm going to be checking everybody out. May just go to my computer and see what's going on. If anybody wants to run my playlist for 24 hours or 7 days straight, let me know. I'll run your playlist for 24 hours, even run it for a whole week straight, or however long you run my playlist, I'll run your playlist. And I'll keep it going. I have other people, I run their playlist for 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So if you want to get involved with that, let me know. And as long as you run my playlist, I'll run yours. I have several computers, and I can run people's playlists. But that's a good point, Sonic. Checking your Wi-Fi, checking your connection, modem, and you're a seasoned person that knows about computers, so you know about things like that. So yeah, check everybody out. That's why I like to talk to all the new people, because I want people to know this stuff. Also when you're on Chrome, like I said, it's good to remove your browsing history. It'll free up your browser some. Clean your browsing history and make sure it's set on Google Chrome as your default. Because, you can get a hijack. Somebody can hijack your browser and then you're on some crazy browser. But yeah, check your extensions and make sure people aren't, hijacking your browser. Because you don't want to. My lighting is kind of wacky. I apologize for that. I don't know why, but I have these lights. My lighting is a little screwed up here. I hope you guys can see me okay. But it seems my lighting is a little messed up. Looks a little dark. Hello there. Who the heck is that? See the lights in my eyes, I don't see. I really can't see too good with this stupid light. Hey there, welcome to the room. Maybe I should shut this light up. Media phones. Well, everybody check each other out. Appreciate you all being here. If you come into this room, your family. We want loyal people. We hope you're loyal and stay in touch with everybody and help grow your channel and leave comments too. Comments do help, If you leave good comments to people, they will leave you good comments, and YouTube likes that. Eight people in the room, great. Okay, there is, I just did some yard work, so I don't look too good. I have to take a shower. Hey, Blended Whiskey, how's it going? Another great friend of the room and of this live stream. Blended Whiskey, check out my friend Sonic, check out Fairy Tale Lopez, check out Kenya, check out everybody, check each other out. I'm glad you're here. We have a great live stream here. You left me a comment and I didn't leave anybody a comment. I haven't left anyone one, but I haven't checked anybody's channel out, but Kenya. It's a very nice channel with back, I like the artwork there, that's cool. 784, you're knocking on the door to 1K, which is cool. Now 785. I already subscribed to you. I just wasn't getting any notifications. Now I clicked on, I get all the notifications. Remember, we don't do sub for sub here. This is a networking channel. We get to know each other. We help each other out. We give good comments. We're not sub for sub. We want to, if you make a good friend, you can grow together. And like I said, if anybody wants to run my playlists, I will definitely run their playlist for however long you want to do it, to give you some watch time. And I'll do that with anybody that runs my playlist. Check out the video. Let me check out your video. That's an excellent video. Have some really good videos on there. You already are on my channel. I want to check out Fairy Tale. I want to see what's up with Fairy Tale. Opinions matter. Opinions. I can't see everything. Okay. Fairy Tale, let's see. Check out Fairy Tale. Got some cool videos on here. You may want to consider putting a playlist on Fairy Tale, but that's optional. More people will watch your videos if you have playlists. That's just a fact. They're easy to create. But you have some cool videos. I have to go up here because I can't. Opinion matters, depending on how many individuals are comfortable with the product certified. No. A trial are only temporary. Trials are not temporary. Well, trials, yeah, I agree with you. But what happens is you could use a free version. A free version is not a trial. A trial is just you're getting a full version, but you have real-time scanning. That's the only difference between a trial. So I personally would not recommend anybody getting any Norton product. And I'm going to make videos, and I'm going to do tests in my videos to show people how Norton performs and how McAfee performs. And I'm going to put that up against my Avast free version, and you'll be shocked to see how much of a resource hog McAfee is and Norton is. It uses a lot of your Windows resources, and I would never put those programs on any computer. Well, I think part of my reputation is because I don't put those programs on people's computers. You know, you might have a good reputation by putting them on, but part of my reputation is because I don't put them on. But anyhow, you know, I'm not going to argue with you. You use whatever you want. I just disagree with you. But the only difference is in a trial, and I mean, not a trial, the only difference is a free version or a paid version is in a paid version, you don't, you have real-time scanning. But if you don't care about that, you have somebody to call if something goes wrong. That's the only difference, you know. So basically, that's it. So you're paying money to tell somebody that you have a problem. You know, if you want to pay $179 for something, or you want to get something better for free, you can, you know, make that choice. That's up to you. So, you know, that's just one person's opinion, but I have proof that these programs are not good for your computer. You know, you could have a paid version of Norton, you know, for 20 years. That doesn't mean that it's a good, effective antivirus. I've seen the results of people having them. When people call me up and they have Norton on their computer, that's usually a problem. And when I show them how much resources that I free up when I get rid of it and put a real good antivirus on there, then they're happy. So you keep putting it on computers and I'll keep taking them off because I have to, you know, tell the people if something's good or not, you know, and I've always been honest with my customers. And if I didn't fix their computer right, they wouldn't keep coming back to me. So there must be something there. But yeah, everybody check each other out. And okay, I'm watching another video. Yeah, she just added you. She doesn't have any question. If anybody wants to join my Patreon, I'll put the link here. You can check out my Patreon. I like lives like this, nice and smooth. Yeah, so do I, Fairy Tale. I like it, laid back and everything. That way, if you want to check somebody out, you can check somebody out. Oh, thank you, Fairy Tale. I appreciate that. I really do. And if anybody, like I said, wants, it's not mandatory. I'll still come out with great videos to help people with their computers and any computer issues you have. But if you'd like to become a Patreon, I will help you and your channel will grow. And if you need your computer looked at, I also offer that service. And you could check out my Patreon link for that. I just know how to turn it on, nothing else. Well, then you may want to consider joining my Patreon for a $20 Patreon. That's a $20 fee. Every month I take over your computer with a free program, another free program. You'll notice that I always mention free program because I don't pay for them, and you don't have to pay for them either. It's very safe and effective where I control your computer over the internet, clean it up, speed it up, check it out, make sure it's safe online, make sure you're not vulnerable to viruses. I put programs on there if needed. And I do that once a month for my Patreons. That's tier 2 and that's $20 a month. If you'd like that, you're more than welcome to sign up. If you go to a computer shop, or if anybody knows, go to a computer shop, it costs a lot of money to get your computer work done. And I do it for a fraction of it. It is not necessary to upgrade more RAM on your Wi-Fi. A little extra money, so it's best. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no RAM on Wi-Fi. Your memory, RAM inside your computer, it's always good to upgrade if you don't have a lot. And, I like using standalone programs. I don't like using different tools and things. I like standalone programs, personally. So, whatever the case is, it's always great to add memory to your computer. Unless you have a gaming system with 16 gigs, then you don't need to. But the cheapest and easiest way to make your computer faster, and hardware-wise, would be to add more memory. That will speed your computer up. But I do that by cleaning your software and doing maintenance on your computer and keeping it safe and removing any problems that you have, whether it be viruses or spyware. So if your computer is running slow and it was faster before, then it'll be running faster. So, like I said, it's not mandatory, but I do put it out there. I do have a Patreon account if anybody wants to join. That's fine with me. You're welcome to join anytime. I'm not sure what I like better on this webcam or on my regular computer, but I keep them both running because I can talk on this regular computer. Actually, I'm using both of them. Barry, if you can also check out my videos and learn how to do it yourself. If you don't know about computers, I have a lot of videos that teach people that don't know about computers how to maintain them. That's what my channel's about. I talk to the people that don't know anything else about their computer but turn it on, maybe surf the internet a little. I teach people how to clean it, make it safe, and everything else. And you're already on my list, so that's nice. I just changed notifications, so I'll get all the updates on my end. Let's see how many people we got here. Mhm. 8 people, okay. 8 likes and 3 watching now. Hey Daly, how's it going? Wonder if he's still here. Oh, I think he left. Daily Dose, he was here before. He's a good friend of the live stream also. You know, people in the UK have different time zones, than the United States, so sometimes people will be on late at night, and like now it's 9 o'clock here in the East Coast, USA, and then some people will be, in UK, and it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning there. So it's kind of hard to everybody keep up with each other. think I'm going to close this out, but I'm going to use the cam on here. Because I'm running somebody's, oops, I guess that ain't gonna work. This might have to be on. Okay. A little funny here. I guess I have to, for some reason I have to keep both of them on in order for the computer to work. That's the way it's set up. I'm using a webcam and I'm also using a mobile phone. Grow your channel, make new friends. This live stream is being donated. Enough on channel to return. Yeah, I guess so, Sonic. You could say that. You know, nobody knows everything, and I've learned that being a computer tech for 20 years, and you know, I know nobody knows everything, and I have people that if I don't know something, you know, I can go to them, but you know, usually, you know, I have to go by what I know works, and you're probably you're gonna stick to what you like, but I have been pretty successful at what I've been doing for over 20 years, and you know, I'm going to stay that way. I'm not going to offer products that I know are inferior and tell people things that I know won't help them. See, notifications will be enabled as long as you are visiting and staying active to a specific time, interact with one another. Yeah, but see, you know, what happens is a lot of times you have a choice, you know, in the notification where it says, click on, you know, you'll get occasional notifications or you'll get all notifications. Some people, I don't get any notifications, and then I look at it and I see I had to put it on all notifications. But you're right, I think, you know, if you don't interact with the person, you're not going to, you have to interact with them in order for them to get to see you and everything. And then the algorithm probably picks that up. I got this webcam over here. It's funny, I'm looking straight, but I'm seeing myself on the side because I got two cameras. Probably should put this camera over here. probably should do that. People will say, hey. Oh, Daily Dose, you're here. We have been missing you. Speaking of the devil, I was just mentioning you. You are here. You've been really quiet. And Josh, Shalene, she's one of my moderators, nice lady. If you guys haven't checked Daily Dose and just Shalene out, please do. They both have nice channels. They're both moderators here. And I'm sure they would be glad you check their channel out. I'm going to play one of her videos right now. Just Shalene. Whopper Nation, make money online. Have you done that already? Have you made money online from Whopper Nation? Maybe I'll tell my wife to try it. Daily, I've been missing you too. Glad you're here. I have the Patreon set up. I put the link in the description before. It's not on Nightbot, but I do have the link here. It's also in my About section. I think I'm going to raise this up. I have to look up to this camera. Camera's all the way down here. I'm going to put the subscribe right behind me. People can see that. Subscribe to my channel. It's okay to say it if you say it in a sentence. According to YouTube. Excuse I'm falling. It's not cooperating. You don't have to tape it or something. I think my fan is what the reason why it doesn't want to stay. Okay, there we go. That's better. My wife made that for me. I think it was pretty cool. Get that dumb bottle out of the way. Okay, Metro, talk to you later. Have a good night. See ya. I think me and Metro always go head to head. I'm not faulting him. He believes what he believes, and I believe what I believe. Maybe we're just both hard-headed. But he's a good guy, and he's a very loyal person on YouTube. very well liked. And I respect everybody's opinion. So that's how that goes. Daily Dose, what's going on? Talk to me. Man, it's hard to get Daily Dose to talk. Let me see if it's better if I bring this up. I'm just trying different things here today. I just brought my camera. Actually, maybe nobody could see me because I'm on this computer here. I'm gonna wait. Alright, well that doesn't, you still see me fully. Doesn't change anything. See how that works. I guess that's all the same. But there's my subscribe right behind me. So everybody make sure you subscribe to the channel. And everybody check each other out. That'll be good. Good for everyone. We got 8 thumbs up. I always end up with a lot of thumbs up. Whoever's here, speak now or forever hold your peace. I can't tell who's in the room, who's in the live chat, and who's not. I just see Metro, this icon is very dark. Only thing I can see. I don't know why he's so dark. But hey, everybody check each other out. I think I'm going to close the live stream now. Everybody have a great night. It's been fun. Catch you later. Goodbye.